did you guys want to start talking about the new legendary Super Saiyan Goku?
Absolutely, we're gonna go on that. We're gonna go to a happy note. Happy place. Happy place. Absolutely, it's gush time again. Happy place. Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
It might seem crazy, but what I'm about to say. But I'm a hot air balloon that can go to space. Cause I'm happy. All right. Yes, that new Goku.
Yes, sir.
I can't say anything but good stuff about it. One thing I will say is that it went exactly how I said in terms of engineering. They're slowly closing up that gap in terms of the joint. I think the end goal for S.H.Figuarts Dragon Ball figures at this point is to look like a Storm Collectibles figure in terms of the crotch region. Soon, that space in between the leg and the crotch, where the joints connect, that's going to be a thing of the past. I think really the end goal is for them to look, like I said, like a Storm Collectibles figure. So when we get to an official 4.0, if we even still using those numbers now, or we get to a 5.0 figure, it'll just be that soft material in the crotch, and it won't be any gapping. And that's something that I think that's been bothered some people, is that, it looks a little bit segmented in that crotch region, whether it's the 3.0 or the 2.0. So I think that's soon to be a thing in the past, especially since we had I wish I knew the gentleman's name, say that with each figure we're just gonna, it's no set body mode. We're just gonna try to keep on improving it, and that's something that we've seen in real time, specifically with the 3.0. Because I was wondering, and damn, I don't want to segue the topic, but I'm gonna briefly touch on it very quickly, if you gentlemen don't mind.
All good.
I was wondering why they keep on changing the 3.0 legs. Like, we had the Ultimate Gohan legs, right? We had the Ultimate Gohan and Super Saiyan 4 legs, and then we got Future Trunks and Orange Piccolo legs. I was like, okay. And then we got these new Goku legs that's on of course, Goku, the legendary Super Saiyan, of course, not Broly, of course, people. But got those legs, and I was like, why do they keep on changing the mold for the legs? And one, it lines up with what the gentleman said. I wish I could remember his name. But he's basically like one of the main people that when you go on the Instagram, he's always talking. He's a white guy. He always seems to be super enthusiastic. It goes into what they said, that they're slowly just trying to just improve. And I think that was jarring, because for the 2.0 era, we didn't really have that. It was kind of like, we're just sticking with the 2.0 mode. And my theory behind it, and Sai was, when I told him, he was like, that could be true. Very briefly touching on a third party, I think it's because third party is copying them. So in order to distinguish themselves from third party, they're actually, I think third party to some extent is, and this is just a theory, is kind of pushing them to distinguish themselves from third party.
Agreed.
Now,
True.
like, we've had how many different types of 3.0 legs, like I said. And why are they changing it so often when they didn't do this with the 2.0?
Because, boy, what we see with third party done, wait till we get to that part.
Some good stuff. Some amazing stuff, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that
Anybody can pick it up from there.
But yeah, that Goku is the bee's knees, like for real, yo. Like, it's with that, yo. Like, we know now that, hey, if you are skeptical of it, I'm gonna let you know right now. We are telling you this. Full power freezers are coming. That boy is coming. What's up?
People are worried that it's not accurate to the source material. And I just want to say, I think Tamashii takes some creative liberties where they use a more modern art style instead of that exact Frieza Saga art style where, the hair was more fluffy and it didn't have all that extra definition. That's all I wanted to say, because I've seen that gripe on Instagram.
True. But to that, I say, like, a lot of people need to look at specific panels in the manga. Go look at specific panels in the manga, because if you actually look at that and go back and look at the manga, you'll see what panels they took those liberties from you. You're like, okay, I see which one they're going with. I see which one they're doing. It makes sense. A lot of people, you know, they don't even read the Dragon Ball manga. They just watch the anime. A lot of people don't.
Right.
They don't even, you know, pay attention to it. So it's like they're not just pulling from the anime. People have to realize that they're also pulling from the manga. We see that with a great example. We're gonna touch on that, you know, a little later. The event exclusive for San Diego Comic-Con. We got Raditz, who's based off of the manga colors. So it's like stuff like that. That's what they're doing. So that's just touch on that a little bit. But people need to see what they're doing, you know, like that's just like I've always said, you know, which they kind of stole my thunder with the fact that, you know, all the figures fell over pose, so I can't tell who they're hinting at next. Y'all know how I do. But yeah, I digress. With that tells you, you know, what they're going for and what route they're taking when it comes to these figures. So this Goku is more or less, they've taken more so from the manga and scenes in the anime that accurately depicted the manga scene itself, and it's like, all right, cool, bang, this is what we going with, and this is the look that we're going for. So don't let that, you know, hinder you from like, oh no, I'm not gonna get it because it don't look like the anime or because it don't look like this. Hey, I'm gonna let you know this right now. Get this while you can, while it's being dropped, and like, yo, appreciate that, because now they're like, hey, it's not just them. Again, like we said, once we get to the third party, hey, a lot more is being done when they see these things getting bought. So it's like, oh, makes sense. I'm with it. But this Goku though, yo, this I have been, how long? Hey, all three of us, how long have we been praying to the toy figure gods for this Goku, yo?
Forever, like, bro. Forever.
It's like, yo, it's been forever. So it's like, hey, with this, we know for a fact that 100% full power Frieza is a coming. That dude is definitely coming. And just so y'all know this, I'm gonna say this right now. We said this in our last one. If he coming with some special effects, that boy probably gonna be a P Bandai.
I just need them to give me these things, or I need the what's it called, the Death Saucer or whatever the move is called. We need that. I need replacement parts like they gave Proud Namek and Piccolo, except for I need it to be on Frieza's waist and his arm that gets cut off, and then I need that figure to be like able to look good if you take off the legs and stuff. Like it has to work. You know what I mean? Like you got to capture that moment of "you fool." Otherwise,
yep, absolutely, absolutely, 100% agree. But like, yo, all of us, we're all hyped for this figure. Like I have to keep it a buck. That was like a renewed invigoration back into this line, because everybody was Goku fatigued. Everybody has been Goku fatigued.
Yep.
This has been or official line, I should say, the last Goku that has been shown where everybody was like uber hyped for, and it was like, yo, this is fire, this looks amazing, I cannot wait to get this, this is sick. And that's a good thing. That's what you want to do, right? That's how you want to keep your fan base and your fandom more and more invested into your line. And this right here was a fantastic move. And the thing that was dope about it, which I love, you know, because the gents will tell you, I like to be like caught off guard and wrong sometimes, because sometimes it starts to get boring when I can figure this stuff out way too easy. Mm-hmm. Nobody knew this was coming.
Facts. Like to be honest with you, I thought I was gonna have to use the Toto body from Jujutsu Kaisen to make a full power Super Saiyan Goku, or even Kaioken Goku. Like I was glad when they showed this, man.
Hey, no joke, I'm not even gonna lie, yo. I bought 2 Fei Longs and I was gonna use his torso, and I was gonna make my own Goku like this. Like straight up, yo. And now here it is. This is a thing now, and it was like, yo, that's what's up. Like, all right, cool. So now we all know, like, hey, sometimes even myself, we just got to be a little patient to see what they got cooking, you know, behind closed doors that they keep in silent. And it's like, yo, the things come to those who wait. So highly advise you, jump on this figure, you know, while it's at retail price. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I promise you, yeah, it's gonna be on point. It's gonna be legit.
Yeah, I'll add one more thing before we did we let Bomb talk? Bomb, did you talk?
A little bit in the beginning.
Okay.
One thing I will say is this: as I've said in my video when they first revealed this, what this tells us is that they're not afraid to double dip in terms of figures.
100%. Yep.
When they announced that World Tour exclusive half-torn shirt Goku that we knew as the Warrior Awakening Goku, I was like, all right, so the possibility for the fully shirtless buff Goku was out of the picture. And even in the last podcast, I think, Sai was, talking about how his shoulder was so big that he had trouble walking through the door. But now we have the figure. And so what this tells me is that you never know what can happen. Like, for example, they gave us the full power Super Saiyan Goku, right? At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if they did a 3.0 variation to that Goku. Now, I'm not saying that that's going to happen, but because they're not afraid to double dip and say, hey, you know what, we're going to double back and do this.
Well, we know we all get the 3. We know we get the 3.0 Goku.
Well, the only 3.0 Gokus I expect from this point on, and not to extend this for too long so we can move on to the next thing, is Yardrat Goku and Battle Clothes Goku from when he went into the time chamber.
Big fact.
The only 3.0 Goku I expect. Okay, of course, an Angel Goku when he had the wing and stuff, but I'm not gonna. That's a non-fact right now. Non-fact. Main things: Yardrat Goku, Battle Clothes Goku. Those both are what I expect in terms of the Android Cell Saga stuff. But let's move forward.